So how do we pay our 200 Rand membership fee? After your member is registered, obviously the next thing they're going to have to do is to pay their 200 Rand. Now, there is a document out that I give to all my members. We are now on version 3, how to pay your registration fee. So we are discussing version 3. All previous versions can be deleted and binned, right? Please ensure you follow the correct procedure for the bank you are paying from. This is all about where you're paying from, right? Please ensure your reference is 100% correct. So two very important things: which bank are you paying from and the reference you're going to use. Okay, cool. Let's dive into it. Again, all banks except Capitec, right? Because again, Capitec is special. We put them separate. But all the other banks, doesn't matter which bank you are, you follow this procedure. What are you going to do? With immediate effect, this was already on the 10th, last week, see, 10th of July. With immediate effect, all new registration fees of 200 Rand must use the following bank account. This is easy so far. The account holder, Cellbucks SA Pty Limited. That the Nedbank account that we're going to use belongs to Cellbucks. So it's a Nedbank account. I get this often. Oh, it's asking if it's a savings or current account. Businesses always will have a current account. You can, if you're in doubt, just select current. If it's a business, it's current. 99.99%. All right, don't even ask the question. It's current. Or sometimes they use another word, check or current. Okay, so we're going to use the Nedbank account. 120-563-6307. That is the account we're going to use to pay our 200 Rand. But obviously, this belongs to Cellbucks. They need to understand whose money is this. So therefore, we need to give the recipient, which is Cellbucks, a reference, their reference, recipient reference, okay, or beneficiary reference. That's the other word. So the recipient reference, or they call it beneficiary reference, or their reference, or just anything that says reference, just put this in. All right, we're going to construct the reference number. It's BECW, followed by 27, followed by your cell number, the person that's registering, that person's cell number, without the first 0 and no spaces. So if your mobile number is 083 111 2222, then your reference is going to be BECW 27, drop the 0, 83 111 2222. That's it. Is that difficult? No. Why do people do this wrong? Because they make it difficult. All right. It's BECW, followed by 27, followed by your cell phone number without the 0, the first 0. And there's an example. And please, this is if your mobile number is this. Your mobile number is not this number. I wonder who this is. I must find this number because I use it quite often. Maybe it belongs to the president. Who knows? Anyway, so you have to get this number correct, because when the money ends up in Cellbucks account, their system will pick up this BECW and chuck it over to BcoinWise. BcoinWise will look at this and will match it with your registration, and then they know you're a paid member. You go orange and you go green. Okay. And then at this stage, send your proof of payment to support just while we're doing this transition. It's not going to be forever. Send it to support@becw.co.za and also to your sponsor. You as sponsor, it's your responsibility to check the proof of payment. Don't ask, what must I do with this? You need to check it. You will check that they use the Nedbank account, that they use the correct account. Usually you will only see the last 4 digits, but if the last 4 is correct, we will assume the others are correct. That they use the correct reference number. Now, let's say they made a mistake on the reference. It's you as sponsor's duty to take this proof of payment and send it to BcoinWise support and say, my new member made a mistake. They've used the incorrect reference number. It should be BECW27 with the correct whatever. Okay. It's your responsibility as sponsor to do this for your member, but you tell your member what you're doing, because they're going to have to do the same with their new members if they make mistakes. You see, it's all about duplication, about education, training your new member. You have a responsibility to train your new member. Okay, so this is if you're paying your 200 Rand from any bank except Capitec. Now, Capitec, very special. We keep them separate. Capitec account holders. Don't do the previous page. You do this page with immediate effect. your 200 Rand must be paid to the following bank. You're going to pay it to a net bank account, current obviously, that belongs to net cash. All right, so we're going to pay the money to net cash. There's the account number, 10028016664. It's a current account. And it's the same format for the recipient's reference or the beneficiary reference, their reference, or anything that says reference. It's BCW followed by 27 followed by your mobile number without the first zero. Again, if your number is 083 it's going to be BCW 2783111222. Send the proof of payment to BCoinWise, to the support, and to your sponsor. Job of the sponsor, fix it, check if it's right. If it's right, great. If it's not right, send it to the support team and tell them what it should be. Okay, it's your duty. And that's it. That is how easy it is. And people have been making so many mistakes with paying the 200 Rand. This is only once off to be done. This procedure you will only do once as a member. And if you're a member, don't worry about this ever again, except with your new members. You need to train them what to do. But you will never pay like this again, ever. It's only for your first 200 Rand you're going to pay this way. Okay. This is how to pay your 200 Rand registration fee. Okay. That's pretty simple, I think. Pretty easy.